地上全他妈是飞机碎片，还有暴躁的小哥们。地上全他妈是飞机碎片，还有暴躁的小哥们。
炸了吗？
到哪儿了？
对面了。你到哪儿了？这个看门口了吗？我就是把公园拉上去了。
小飞机吧？
哦。
怎么了？你拿着，你拿着，我这个拿着。你有拍到那个无人机吗？没有，那会儿已经，这上面正。
你这话说的，我如果不要的话，我当时跟拍手谈这事干啥的？
我没有灭火的呀！
肯定就是你说的那个新来的东西。
我的妈呀！
咱俩这就着火。
我是急了。
哎，这真火！是火是火！我的天！
而且也比较在我家族里面，上面还有一个就是。
真的很厉害。对，就是在那拍，不然拍不起来。
到哪儿了？小飞机吧？
哦。
来借锅啊，借锅送给你。
We speak, we are getting breaking news out of Beijing. A small aircraft appears to have crashed into the city's tallest building.
This is a 108-story building, so just over my left-hand shoulder. I'm coming to you from my phone. It's on the way to the gym when this happened, just before sunset. You can see a rectangular bank of lights now far after sunset, and you can also see aircraft lights that are very faintly blinking. On the other side of that building, you can see a gash in the side, in the glass. I should tell you that this corner of Beijing, everybody stopped when this happened. People looking up, we're in a safe position a few blocks away from law enforcement, where they have asked people not to photograph the scene. They have stopped people to ask what they are doing, be it journalists or native Beijingers. We can tell you that to say this is the unexpected is perhaps the understatement of the evening because of how secure Beijing is. There are no drones that are allowed in this airspace. Commercial aircraft are restricted very far away from where we're standing. So right now we're trying to figure out how exactly this small aircraft veered off course and what exactly happened if this was a deliberate act. But in terms of when we're trying to figure out if this was a deliberate act, when you think of how secure this airspace is, drones banned in the city of Beijing, only allowed in outer Hebei province and farther away from the city center, this is almost inconceivable to happen here. So on social media, we're going through pictures to assess the validity of what people have captured on the ground here. But again, this is the CITIC Tower. This is the Zhongguo Zone, more than 100 stories tall. It's one of the tallest buildings in the city, in the world, certainly one of the tallest buildings by roof height. But I can tell you that as we're further away from law enforcement, there certainly is a sense of, I should say, calm and people just being absolutely befuddled, wondering what has happened here. But I want to convey to our international audience, there is not a sense of panic here on the streets. There is certainly a large law enforcement presence as we all try to figure out what happened, but certainly stunning. Again, to recap, if you're just joining us, this building, one of the tallest in the world, on the other side of it where we're standing, a small aircraft appears to have crashed into the building that dominates the Beijing skyline, Becky.
And the images that we are seeing as you speak, Mike, are of that building. Difficult to actually see the impact site there, but we are, as the cameraman holds his shot, getting a slightly closer look. Can you just give us a sense of how congested the airspace would normally be on a day like today around this part of Beijing?
I mean, we can tell you it was a beautiful day. It was not a clear, severe clear atmosphere, but, you know, beautiful clouds, perfect visibility. So when we're talking about if there, you know, there's any visibility problems, that is certainly not the case. And to reiterate what we were saying a couple minutes ago, aircraft, Becky, are pushed far out of this area. I mean, this is the central business district where skyscrapers dominate the area. So certainly, again, inconceivable that this could happen here.
而且也比较低，在我加入里面，上面还有一个就是。
真的很